Hello everyone and welcome to Bridging the Gap, where we connect you to the front lines. I'm Scott DeCourt, and today I'm going to talk to you about the upcoming Word and Deed Coast to Coast Bikeathon. Rick's going to describe to us how Word and Deed bridges the gap, and Heidi will describe the project in South Africa, the Nakekela AIDS Clinic. Come bike with me as I tell you about the Bikeathon. This year, I encourage you to come and join us on the Word and Deed Coast to Coast Bikeathon. People are biking in Alberta and BC, California, Ontario and Michigan and New Jersey, all over for the Nakekela AIDS Clinic. We hope to raise about $150,000 between Canada and the US with your support and help. The Nakekela Clinic helps those suffering with HIV and AIDS in South Africa. If you want to register or support this fundraiser, you can go to one of the links provided below. And we hope to see you on Saturday, September 26th with you, your friends, and your family biking a local route. Thanks so much for all your prayers and support. Now Rick will describe how Word and Deed bridges the gap.
Thanks, Scott. The bridge metaphor is a helpful way to understand how Word and Deed works. Word and Deed acts as a bridge by connecting you, the individual donor, as an individual or as a church member, as a student in a school, or as a business owner. We connect you, we're acting as a bridge from Canada or the US through to our partners in the developing world, whether it be Latin America, Africa, or Asia. So what really crosses over that bridge? Well, certainly in one direction, from us going to them, there's funding. But from them, they send us regular reports. Another way of connecting is regular calls. They can sometimes just be audio calls or various forms of video calls, including Zoom, that many of you would be familiar with. So we stay in regular contact with them. There's project agreements in place as well. From year to year, they're renewed each year. And then we visit as well. Now, pre-COVID, we were doing a lot of visiting, but once COVID has hit, we've had to really focus on keeping up with those calls via the internet. Something that we have a strength with, I think, in terms of COVID hitting, is that we've been able to rely on our Indigenous leadership to continue running the projects. And they've been doing that, even though there's been some restrictions due to COVID. Now, one example of you connecting and supporting the developing world is the Bikeathon that Scott has introduced. So we're connecting you over here with South Africa and the Nakekela HIV/AIDS Clinic. And Heidi's now going to tell us a little bit more about that project.
The Nakekela HIV/AIDS Clinic is located in KwaMashlanga, South Africa, near Pretoria. The purpose of the clinic is to treat critically ill patients suffering from HIV/AIDS, cancer, and other serious diseases, while also bringing the Word of God to the afflicted. The clinic has 20 inpatient beds for those requiring 24-hour care of feeding, exercising, and treatment. It requires a full staff of caregivers, including a nurse, a doctor, cook, gardener, and numerous support staff. The home-based care team also makes over 1,500 visits a year to patients in their homes. Nakekela serves a neighborhood with very high infection rates and continues to educate the community on HIV/AIDS and the stigma that is often attached to it. Through gospel restoration, many patients can continue to live with the hope of Christ's salvation.